Hi, Maria Cullimore here, personal development coach. Just want to discuss something that is always on my mind and I worry about from the point of view of my people as a nation and my people as a race. Your view on money, your view on wealth, and your view on prosperity bothers me because there's no shortage of wealth. There is no shortage of prosperity, but there somehow is this view that you are undeserving of it. And what is the difference between the poor and the rich? The rich acts and the poor don't. The rich acts with a level of entitlement, like, of course it's coming. The poor acts with a hope. Oh, may I? Like you are begging for it. The same God that provides the rich provides the poor. That is really the only difference. He's not biased to you. There's not any more sacrificing of yourself you need to do, or is he judgmental about the things you ask for? For he is God and he has created all of it and he appreciates all of it. You also need to understand that God has left within you the tools to get what you want. How clear is your picture? How detailed is your view of it, and how focused is your want? That often is the head thing that cuts us off. Nothing more. We tend to act whimsically. Maybe we might get, maybe we might not. But in truth and in fact, God is more than willing to give us as long as we are clear and concise and sure about it. So we ask and then we take back and then we come up with reasons of our unworthiness. I wonder sometimes if religion has become a noose for us. We're so worried that our request is being judged, but judged by who? Certainly not the Father who gave you the idea. Certainly not the Father who knows what piece of the bigger puzzle you are. Clearly, it's just by you and other humans like you. And really, if you're going to do that, then are you not placing them, other humans, and yourself on a precipice above God? Are you not then saying that they're somehow on his level and know better for you than he does? Does he not create your desire? There are some of us who don't even believe there is a God. And yet they live happy, wholesome, generous lives because that is not a requirement. Asking is a requirement. So when they lie at night, they have a clear vision of what they want and it manifests for them because that is what God is here to do for us. It makes his universe better. Imagine if instead of us all needing assistance, all being amply able to supply our own needs, there is no one coming to save you. There is no one that's going to bring you what you wanted just one day magically. You are the magic. And you have to realize that. Oh, this doesn't mean work harder. Please do not mix me up. Oh, no, no, no. This is about asking. God will provide. Now, I watch many people pray. And what they do is they repeat themselves day in, day out. Where is the faith if you ask for my health? If you ask repeatedly? Where is the confidence that it's coming when you come back the next day and the next day and the next day? What about that says faith? Faith is, I asked, so now it is done. I am on to something else. I walk with faith. Oh, I'm going to be healthy. So guess what? I'm going to get up and get ready because I'm going to be healthy. I'm going to do stuff to get me in gear for that readiness. I'm going to believe it is done. Actually, I'm going to think it just finished 10 minutes ago and I'm good. And then I'm going to let it go and just let it fall into place. Let go and let God. We repeat rhetoric that we clearly don't understand and have no intention of using. Do you really understand what it would mean to let go? To detach from an idea and says, okay, Lord, it is already done? Or better yet, when you pray, have you stopped to listen? Have you stopped and said, Lord, where from here now? Direct me. Do you have the faith to know it is done and just hold that view in place? Yes. And get it clearer and clearer down to every detail. How much do you want it? For it to be made, we need to know all the under pieces so it can be. So why have you not been specific? I'd like a car. What type? What age? Would you like to win one then that you can't pay the insurance? What is it you'd like? Why do you want it? Is your why good? Do you understand your why strong enough to make that asking correct? I by no stretch of the imagination is going to tell you it's an easy thing, but what I do notice is what I believe I get. So why don't we change our beliefs so we can get better? Why don't I believe I deserve the best so I could get it? Why don't I understand that I am deserving? There's nothing else I need to do than be. Because he made me. Why is it that we are still here struggling and criticizing the next person? You really have enough energy for that? For you to get focused, there will be no energy to mind other people's business. There is just energy to be very clear about who you are and what do you want. There's just energy to be focused on yourself. Are you asking you the right questions? Are you asking God for the right things? The things you really want? Are you being detailed and focused? And do you understand that not only can you ask, but you may tweak it? I hear sisters asking for husbands all the time. And then they get someone and they say, I'm so tired of the frogs I get. Be careful, you may be one of them. 1 and 2. Do you not need to practice? Are you really sure that that's what you want? Because many things we think we want, we don't actually want. And often God will say, okay, I know your heart, but you're welcome to ask for this. I also know you aren't actually ready for this, but I like the fact that you're asking, and I'll humor you with it. And he'll send the first one, and if you check, it's everything you asked for and some. And then there's a small, teeny weeny part that you can't stand, or that you now realize, oh, I don't want that. And you can go back to the drawing board and say, right, Lord, I am very grateful for what you sent. I am very grateful for all of his qualities in this, and this. However, I'd also like somebody who has time for me. I'd also like somebody who wants to get to know me better. I'd also like somebody who has my back. All right, Lord, can the next one be like this? I have enough faith to let go and know, okay, it is done. And he'll send another one. And he may just be practiced too. Does it mean he didn't answer the prayer? Does it mean it didn't satisfy you? Because you know what really kills us is our entitlement to having a view of how it should come. And we believe he has to be a particular way, holier than thou. And you don't believe he's going to be a work in progress like we are. You think somehow he's going to be a miracle man and he's not going to need fixing or need patience or need time like we do. Be careful in your energy you spend judging and in your entitlement thinking that you deserve somehow it to go only one particular way and shutting off the many other doors of fantasticness that the Lord has in store for you. I have learned not to precede what the Lord will send, just that he sends it. Not to precede how the packaging should come, but be grateful when it does come. Sometimes we're looking for something that's all around us. Maybe we need to acknowledge how much we have for more to come. I'm not saying that I have the science down to perfection. What I am saying is, since I've been paying attention, since I have changed many of my habits and my views, and understanding that we are all His, so we're all absolutely perfect. Even the ones that bring the lessons that we don't enjoy are absolutely perfect. And as long as you can remember that, and as long as you're willing to practice it, things do get better. But it comes first from a place of you understanding. You don't need to be anything different. You don't need to do anything different other than see differently. See how many blessings you do have. See how gratitude does make a vast difference to the outcome. See how faith and letting go and really letting go makes everything easier. And yes, it's okay to ask, but understand you can't be anxious with it. Because again, that would show a level of no faith. You can't pray for it too hard, because then it says you don't believe it's coming. Sometimes you also need to get out of your own way. And that's difficult. But focus your energy somewhere else for the meantime, especially for those things you want the most. Now, these are tidbits I've thrown together. The actual ritual of it needs more time. You need to understand the things we have been so long doing incorrectly. But if only today all you did was think better thoughts, was to think of yourself in higher esteem and the people around you as having some level of wisdom, as being some sort of gift that God has given us too, and appreciating them, it would make a vast difference. Vast difference. Believe you deserve, and believe everything is always working out for me. Because the good Lord is always paying attention, and He is vast in His seeing. He knows what we want ahead of the time. By the time we've requested it, it was already done. But it's whether now you are willing to be in alignment with it to let it come. So if we want better, starting from today, think better, believe better, mostly in you, a lot better. And when you have energy to spend it on you, because you deserve the absolute best of whatever there is. But you're going to have to start practicing giving it to you first before anybody else will. And be grateful for what you have. But doesn't mean that you can't ask for what more you want. Just understand this is just step one. Thank you for step one. I'm even going to love step 2 more. I can't wait for it to get here. But I'll be content with step 1 and 2. I'd like to see us change our dynamics, change how we see money, change how we see our lives. I'd like to help. If you like our video, please stay tuned for more. I'd like to next time be discussing money and debt and getting us out of it. It's the next area of freedom I want to see us come to. Have a blessed and wonderful day, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. Maria Calamaro.